Hi, I'm Warren Beatty. Welcome to the Graham Norton Show.
Yes, I am thrilled to welcome Hollywood great Warren Beatty to the show. Yes. Oh, I tell you. Warren joined us tonight on a really packed sofa. I mean, I hope I haven't overbooked. I might have to drag one of my guests kicking and screaming from their seat. Did you see that? Wow. Yeah, a passenger on a United flight was involuntarily relocated from his seat so they could give it to a crew member. Yeah. You do that, like, hats off to United, because there aren't many companies that can make Ryanair look good. Like, Ryanair must have been punching the air. They went, yes! Or thinking, good idea. The 69-year-old doctor, poor him, he was left with blood all over his face. Ironically, the crew then asked if there was a doctor on board. Yeah, there was, but you've just kicked the out of him. Let's get some guests on! Very excited later, we'll have music and chat from global superstar Jennifer Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. I know. She'll be singing her new single, Remember Me. But first, he's about to start his final season as Doctor Who. Great Scott, it's Peter Capaldi! Peter Capaldi, have a seat too. She's the queen of comedy and she's about to make her West End debut as Miss Hannigan in Annie. It's only Miranda Hart. This is a trending. Very nice. Committed to Dow. She is one of the hottest stars on TV in Line of Duty, The Missing, and now a new series of hit drama, The Durrells. It's Keeley Hawes! Oh, hello, Keeley Hawes. Oh, lovely to see you, my dear. Have a seat, and this man truly is a Hollywood legend. He's the Oscar-winning actor, writer, director, and producer behind Bonnie and Clyde, Heaven Can Wait, Dick Tracy, and Reds. Please welcome, for the first time, Mr. Warren Beatty! Sit. Now, were you guys chatting out the back?
Out the back?
There. Yes. Oh, all right. So did you all explain who you are to Warren?
No, not
He was
really.
very, very kind and pretended that he knew all of us,
Yes.
which was...
Oh, excellent.
It needed no explanation.
Oh, good. So did you know them?
Deeply.
Hollywood legend, hello.
Hollywood come to call. But before we talk another thing, we must say, Peter Capaldi, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you for...
Yes. It's, yeah. And we must ask Peter Capaldi, is this the year of the tattoo?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, the reason you're asking that is my wife got a tattoo of on her back down here of my name.
Peter.
Yes, which was very sweet of her.
But mind you, that is quite a common name. She could go again, couldn't she? She'll find another Peter.
But I think what I'm worried about is I think she wants me to get a reciprocal one.
Oh. What's her name?
Well, it's much longer than mine. It's much longer than... It's Elaine.
Oh, OK.
Not too bad.
It's not much longer.
Yes. But it's not such a common name. You might struggle to get another Elaine.
Yeah.
Yes. And have you...
I don't have a tattoo.
Never?
Never.
Were you ever tempted?
No.
But I think, because, you know, I don't want to say your age, but you're older than you were.
I'm old.
I think now is the time
To have
when
a
go tattoo crazy.
Yeah.
Now's the time to get facial tattoos, neck tattoos. Get some of that?
You think so?
Yes.
How much time do you have?
Well, we have a tattoo. live. We're tattooing you live. No, we're not. Actually, but Miranda, you have ink. You see, it's so unlikely that you have ink. But
I have ink. Is that like the street way of saying you've got a tat?
Yeah.
You've got ink.
You've got ink.
Yeah. Yeah, people always say I'm really surprised.
I can see some ink.
Yeah, that's my piece. That's my dove and heart. Peace and love, man.
Oh, there's the dove. I see.
Hang
Yes.
on.
Yes, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've got a lovely. You know when you've had socks on all day and you've got a lovely... I just showed that to the nation for the Easter weekend, so there's a treat.
That's bad circulation.
Is it bad circulation?
Apparently so.
Oh, great, thanks.
That's what happens when you...
And Miranda, he's a doctor.
Yeah,
And I'm old.
And I've got a tattoo here of Chinese symbols, which I won't show you because I'd show my breasts on television. And the shoe was bad enough. And it's Chinese symbols, but I don't know what it means.
Maybe it says Peter.
It might say Peter. But once I was at a... getting on a tube, and a Thai man came up to me and said, I promise you I'm not joking, but in my language, that means mind the gap. And I was like, oh, come on, you must be. And he was like, honestly, I swear on my life, so I don't know.
And actually, there's a lot of tattoos on the couch because Keeley Hawes, do you have a tattoo?
I did have a tattoo.
Oh.
Yes, I did, and I got it removed.
What was it of? The ink?
Oh, my ink
Yeah.
it was a dolphin.
Oh.
I'm sorry to anybody who does have a dolphin, I'm sure it's lovely. But I got inked when I was 17, and then I started having children and things and thought...
Oh. The dolphin became more of a manatee.
Yes.
Now, I have to say, Warren, the last time we all saw you, you were involved in sort of, well, the TV moment, if not the year, the decade, at the end of the Oscars.
Not the century?
Let's go with century. Okay. Yeah, let's go with century. It probably will be. In compilations, that moment will be shown a lot. So, end of the Oscars, I mean, you handled it brilliantly, I have to say, because it's a big live television show. There must have been an awful lot of stuff going on in your head. What was going on in your head?
I thought, well, maybe this is a misprint, you know.
Yeah.
And then I shouldn't foul up the show just because someone made a little error.
Because it did look like you handed to Faye as in kind of like, well, I'll let her do it.
No. My instructions were take the envelope when I walked out. I couldn't have it before that. Then I go out, then I say something.
Yeah.
And then I open the envelope, and then I give it to Faye, and she then says what it says.
And she did.
Well, it looked like it said the name of the movie. La La Land, yeah.
And presumably afterwards, it was bedlam. Was it just chaos afterwards?
Well, I guess you could say it's chaos.
But also, like that night, it must have been all anyone could talk about.
No, that's not true. People talk about themselves, but...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Warren Beatty is here to talk about his new film, Rules Don't Apply. It's out on the 21st of April. Now, you don't make films very often. When you do, you really make them. You write them, direct them, you're in them, you produce them. And it's been 15 years since the last one. So is there a particular reason why now?
Well, we have these 4 kids, which I like to call our 4 small Eastern European countries. I negotiate with them. and they are all more interesting to me than any 50 movies. And so now that we're approaching the empty nest period, then I'm maybe going to make some movies. But I don't know if I said to you, I have sometimes compared making a movie to vomiting. I don't like to vomit.
No.
I rarely vomit.
Good.
But something builds up and you think about it for a long time and you don't do anything. You try to avoid working. And then finally you say, well, I think maybe I'll just feel better if I go ahead and throw up. and then you make a movie.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, this one, Rules Don't Apply, is terrific. I love films like this. It's a film set in Hollywood in the 1950s, and it's a mixture of historical people, fictional people, and at its heart, it's a romantic comedy, I guess.
It's a light romantic comedy with two kids that I think are so, you know, Lily Collins is wonderful, and Alden Ehrenreich, who is now the new Han Solo.
Wow.
And they're just really good. And they're funny and they're sweet. And it's a romantic story between these two kids who then have the fortune or misfortune to get involved with a kind of crazy old rich guy. And
Howard Hughes. He's not playing himself.
Howard Hughes, yeah. But it's not really a movie about Howard Hughes. But Howard Hughes has always struck me as a kind of a funny guy. Not a bad guy, but amusing. And a good obstacle to a love affair between these two, I think, spectacular kids that I was lucky enough to get to do this movie.
How did you say Alden?
Ehrenreich.
Ehrenreich.
Alden Ehrenreich, yeah.
Alden Ehrenreich. And you were saying he's the new Han Solo.
He's the new Han Solo.
Because back in the 70s, it seemed like everyone was up for Han Solo. Harrison Ford did it.
Mm-hmm.
Were you ever offered Han Solo?
No.
Well, didn't you turn down Superman?
That's an interesting story. I was offered Superman. I'm told I was the first person that was offered Superman, and I didn't think it was a very good idea to put a comic strip into a movie. You know? And I said, I'm really not interested in that, and the person who had called me about it said, no, you really should take it seriously. We may spend some money on this. And I said, well, no, I don't want to do a comic strip in a movie. Just, look, think about it. Just please think about it. I said, okay, I'll think about it. And call me back, because they really want you to do this, and I think it can be a big deal. So I called my assistant, and I said, go out, please, and get me some long underwear. She said, long underwear? Why? What are you talking about? Well, you don't wear long underwear. I said, just get me the long underwear, please. So she brought back the long underwear, and I took my pants off, and I put the long underwear on. I opened the full-length mirror, and I looked at myself, and I went to the telephone. I said, just forget it. We're
Warren, so many things have been written about you. So many facts, interesting facts that we don't examine have been thrown out. So I know you don't like talking about this. You don't like... So I'm just going to read them out, and we'll just try and read your expression to see if you're confirming or denying them.
It's a fun game.
It's sort of a psychic Sal. I mean, if you want... No, feel free.
Feel free.
If you want to confirm or deny them, OK.
Yeah.
OK, here we go. You used to wash your hair every day with a six-pack of beer. Oh, he's denying that. OK.
That was my one. Yeah, I did that all the time.
Like, you only need... No one has that much hair. Like, one can, do you? A six-pack seems excessive. You and Jack Nicholson had your own secret passageway into the Playboy Mansion.
No.
Is that true?
Well, I think the story was printed that there was a tunnel going from Jack's house, which is near my house, all the way over to Hefner's house, which would probably have cost in the neighborhood of $1 billion. So, no, that is not true.
OK.
Was it worth it?
You've lost the Oscar you won for Best Director for Reds.
That is a lie.
OK, you know where it is. Yeah. I'm not asking, I just want to know. OK. You photoshopped the Heaven Can Wait poster to make your crotch look larger. Just asking, just asking.
Did you mean the crotch? You mean the crotch?
That bit.
Well, that's, you mean the hips and the... What are you talking about?
I would say that area. Sort of in between that hip and that hip, below your belly button and before the space between your legs.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I like how specific you were.
Well, I think they're speaking about what is in the crotch.
Oh, no. Well, I don't know. Did you do that?
No.
You never touched your crotch. You never touched it.
I never touched the crotch.
Oh, no, this is the famous one.
Yeah.
So, Carly Simon wrote the song You're So Vain About You.
How would I know?
Well, as she said?
I don't know.
No, okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. And then the famous one that's been is that I don't know who did this. I like that someone studied maths, and this is what they used their mathematics degree for. That they calculated that you've bedded 13,000 women.
That was
He's just leaving that one.
No. That was a very busy month. You would have to live a long time to be able to do that, and there's...
Well, hello.
Yeah. And nobody twice, and quite a number of people every day. But these numbers, the answer to your question is no.
Okay. I like that you thought it through. Is that possible?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Okay.
I've been around for so long, and I've had so many things invented about me that I sort of think sympathetically about how much stuff have you had that has been in. I can only imagine.
Miranda, you had a weird one.
Yeah, it was sort of so unshow-busy and kind of strange. It was that Heather Small had given me a dog, a Scotty dog called Gary.
Not true?
Not true. Gary played my love interest in a sitcom that I wrote, and so it was just like I rather wanted more sort of glamorous, weird.
You are 25 to 1 to be the next Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go.
Peter.
Move away. I didn't know that.
Doctor Who.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I went very high with no.
Yes, I will do it.
Yeah. Do you think I'd morph into?
Have you done the morph yet?
Is this a double bluff?
I've done my death, if you like.
But does the other person have to be there?
Not necessarily.
The Doctor Who, so he's had to finish being Doctor Who, and then he finishes, but Doctor Who lives on, so there's a new one.
actor comes and plays the part, you see.
Or actress.
Or actress.
Or, yes. Or highly trained dog. We don't know. We just don't know. Now, Miranda Hart's latest venture is the musical theatre in London's glittering West End in Annie. Now, you're not playing Annie. We should hasten to add. in a reworking.
Really strange.
She's taller than the other girls. She's had a growing spurt.
She appears to be perimenopausal.
You're playing Miss Hannigan.
I'm playing Miss Hannigan.
Previews begin the 23rd of May. And I know, like, people say this, but this genuinely is your dream has come true.
Yes, and it's one of those be careful what you wish for things. Because, yeah, it is. When I was sort of 7, I think 6 or 7, I saw Eric Morecambe on telly and thought I want to be a comedian, and then it sort of grew into just being an actress generally. And I used to sing all the parts of Annie from an LP whenever I got home from school, from the age of about 7, and then it sort of carried on all my life. And then when I saw the film with Carol Burnett, who was just... Oh, my goodness, do you know Carol Burnett? Oh! I mean, I love you, but she... Wow.
Who do you love more?
It's weird.
Well, I love you more because you're here now.
Yes.
13,001. But now, is it all because Miss Hannigan's the baddie, and we don't see you as the baddie?
Well, that's the other reason that I was really excited to have the chance to play it, because, yeah, she's also brash and grotesque, and she's drunk, and she's the baddie, and I'm normally sort of playing parts that are like this and vulnerable, and I apologise for existing, you know. So it's quite a challenge as well to sort of put my shoulders back and do the teeth thing and be brash.
Yeah,
and...
yeah.
In fact, look at the way I'm sitting. I'm sort of taking the character on a bit. I have got a bit more personally confident because of her. It's quite fun.
You brought it home.
Yeah. You.
Children in Annie. Children in Annie.
Children.
Children in Annie.
Please bring your families along. Please do.
Miss Hannigan, yeah.
But basically, learning the American accent's really interesting because one of the first things I was told is that American, you just sort of keep speaking to the end of the sentence and you will just keep talking culturally until someone butts in because you've got a bit more confidence and you're excited and you're optimistic and you'll just keep talking like that. Whereas we sort of go, oh, hello, it's very nice to see you. And we kind of apologise. Does anyone else want to speak? It's that confidence. It's
great.
amazing, yeah.
I worked with an American who said he came in the morning and he was tired and he was yawning. And I said, how did you sleep? He said, well. I said, how well? He said, I slept like a champ. And that's, we say, oh, we slept like a log. This is like an inanimate object, but to him, he already had a success story going already. Yeah. He was a champ. And that's how he slept after a big fight.
Yeah. It's also like, I live in a massive house and I earn masses of money and we're like, I'm so sorry, I'm in the tax bracket, you know. We can't sort of admit any sort of success, can we?
But in terms of bringing work home, when you work with your wife, Annette Benning,
Yes.
Do you have rules? Do you kind of go,
yes,
we don't talk about it, or we do?
I do as I'm told.
OK.
Yes.
But do you discuss the scenes at home, or is that all on set?
We don't discuss it at home.
I feel that's a full and frank answer. Because Keeley Hawes you're married to Matthew McFadden.
I am,
an actor.
yeah.
What do you do? Do you discuss it? Because you have filmed together.
Yes, we have. But we don't discuss it at home either. No.
Thank you. I'm not that odd.
No, you are.
No one said that.
No,
No,
because, and we don't discuss it when we're discussing it.
When we're at home either.
Yes. No. None of us will speak of this show afterwards. It won't even be on the iPlayer.
We sort of say, oh, how was the day? You know, and so and so was there.
And so was there.
But we don't, you know, sit and sort of talk about the scenes or talk about acting or so.
No.
That would be really boring and a bit weird, I think. Maybe.
Well, then you're
You know,
four
each
different
to their
people.
own.
It's four different
exactly.
people.
And
it's hard.
We've got
it's
children
hard
to talk
be
about,
four.
and dinners
Yes.
to cook and
How many
things,
do you
know.
have?
3.
Oh, we have 4.
Wow. So competitive. Now, Keeley Hawes, she's returning to our TV screens next Sunday at 8 o'clock on ITV with the second series of The Durrells. And congratulations, because the first series, big hit.
Yes, very nice too. Thank you.
No, because it was the biggest new drama ITV had, I think.
Something like that,
Yeah,
yes.
there's statistics.
There are
You should know them.
which I have forgotten. But yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was a big hit. People really seem to love it.
And
it's very flattering.
congratulations, because you've got a BAFTA nomination for Best Drama.
Yes, very nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
And no offence to actors, but actors do often make their jobs sound slightly harder than they are. But you are very frank about this. You basically describe it's like a holiday. You go to Corfu and have a lovely time.
It's gorgeous, and the people are so lovely, and I'm so lucky with the wonderful cast. You know, and often you say that, and it's just slightly might not mean it. But but I hand on my heart, you know, all of the kids, and they're such great actors. People always say, what's it like working with so many kids? You know, 3 of them are in their 20s. They're not kids. They just do such a great job. So, yes, it's very exciting.
Apparently a lot of birds in this one.
So many birds.
But can you train a bird?
You can. We have a seagull called Steven Seagull, obviously.
Of course.
And he's very good. He's quite angry. I think seagulls generally are quite angry. But I have a scene with him in this series. we have a conversation, and he was very good.
But you have to act with chicken. No, you cannot train a
Chickens. No. But it helps if the chicken loves you, like our chicken loves me. I'm really proud of that. I don't know why. It's sort of quite an odd thing, but it just loves me. And yeah, that helps because it wants to be near me.
So does it, in scenes, does it kind of edge into your close-up?
Yes, we had a very long scene. We were sitting at the kitchen table, and this chicken sort of got, for some reason or another, the chicken had to be thrown onto the table. And we really look after our animals. It wasn't thrown hard or anything.
It was chicked with a soft shoe.
And it sort of walked along, and I'm not sure how they've edited it, but it sort of walked along, and It does a lot of this. And then it did a bit of this. And then sort of just stood like this. And wouldn't go away. So then I'd just sort of sit now like that with the chicken, you know, doing
Can you
scenes. The
stroke a
is
chicken?
fab-
Can you cuddle a
yeah.
chicken?
Oh, yeah, you can really
Oh,
cuddle a
can you?
chicken. Well, this one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can roast them. Happy Easter, everyone. Now, obviously, filming can be hard work. But what you do, Warren, is this idea of writing it, directing it, producing it, starring in the film. And I just wondered, as a young actor, you know,
I was afraid he was going to ask me about affairs with animals. You know?
Yes, yes. So, in addition to the 13,000 women, let's move into the animal kingdom.
Yes.
Because you were a successful actor, and presumably there was just an invitation to have a lovely life being a successful actor. How did you get the confidence? Like, do you look back and kind of think, how was I confident enough to say, I will produce this film, I will be in charge?
I don't think you ever have confidence. You just think, well, let's try it. And but I would say that from the beginning, I had an inclination to be a control freak, if that's what you mean. I wanted to, you know, put the thing together, but that really from the beginning.
Wow. And also, I suppose the thing is, it worked. If it hadn't worked, then we wouldn't even be talking about this. Yeah.
Well, no, it would be limited.
Because this is extraordinary, and no one else has done this. 2 films, Heaven Can Wait and Reds, you were Oscar-nominated 4 times for each film. Oscar-nominated as the producer, the director, the writer, and the star. Wow. No one else has done that, have they?
Orson Welles did it once.
But you did it twice. Yeah! Take that, Orson. Yeah. Yeah. And we're not done. We're not done. You can do it a 3rd time. Because you've stayed in Hollywood. You've stayed making movies in Hollywood. So you're always dealing, I guess, with somebody from a studio or somebody.
Yeah.
What are the biggest fights about? What's the biggest fight you've had making a movie? Has it been about casting? Has it been script, budget? What have been the big drawing a line in the sand?
I think of them as discussions. Jack Warner got very mad at me when we were doing Bonnie and Clyde. He wanted things changed, and that's become somewhat of an apocryphal thing. But our voices rose, and I was a kid, and he was not. And finally he said, look, it's, and I won't use the language because I feel it would be inappropriate at this time.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, Miranda.
Yeah. Okay, then he said, it's my name on the water tower. I took a deep breath. He had said it was his name on the water tower. I walked to the window, and I looked out, and I said, no, it's my initials.
Oh, hello.
He said, all right, do whatever you want.
In terms of dealing with Hollywood, Peter Capaldi, Oscar winner, he shares an Oscar with you. But you no, you did win an Oscar. Don't look like that.
Yes.
But the story I want, the story I want, and it's such a kind of, it's how brutal Hollywood can be. Peter has such a, well, anyway, tell your story.
I won an Oscar for directing a short film. I didn't know you could win Oscars for short films, but there you are, that happened. Very exciting, went to Hollywood, marvellous, wonderful. And I sold a script to a company called Miramax, who were very famous.
Yeah.
And they let me, I came back home to Britain and I worked on the script and they were paying me and it was lovely. I mean, I bought my house and all that stuff. And we did it over the phone and stuff like that. And they said, okay, we're gonna make this movie. So they booked me on a flight to New York and I was gonna fly over and start discussions about it. I got on the flight, got to the hotel, a big dream car outside, got into the car, and the driver was a lovely guy. I can always remember, he was called Ralph. And he said to me, what are you doing here? And I said, well, I'm just going down to begin work on my movie. We're going to start talking about casting, probably, and pre-production. He said, great. And he said, I have to take you down to the office. I said, yeah. And he said, then I have to wait for you. And I said, no, so you probably don't have to wait because we're probably going to go for a meal and have some champagne and stuff. He said, no, I've been told to wait.
Oh.
All right, okay. So, but I still think I'm a big shot by this time. So I gave him a big tip. I said, you have that, Ralph, thanks very much. You can wait if you like, but we're going to be a while, probably. And I go into the offices and meet the guy who's in charge, Bob, who basically says, we ain't going to do this. It's over. And that was it. We weren't going to do anything else. We weren't going to talk about production. We weren't going to talk about other projects. It was just over. There was the door, but your driver's waiting. And I got into the car, and I was sort of in shock. I didn't know what to do, because I had no money. I spent all my money. I had no career as an actor, because that was over, because I decided to be a director. And I was laughing. I said, it's over. Ralph was saying to me, what's happened to you? I said, I was going to make a movie, and now I'm not going to make a movie, and I've got no money, I've got no career, I've got nothing. And we got out of the car, and he gave me my tip back.
That's New York.
Does that happen, though? Is it
twice a
cutthroat?
week. Twice a week. Yeah.
Not to Warren.
No. Not before. No. Well, listen, it's all ended happily, because Peter Capaldi now is back where he belongs for one final season with Doctor Who, tomorrow night, 7:20, BBC One. So this is bye-bye.
This is bye-bye.
Have you finished?
I've still got the Christmas special to do. So we finished on Friday. We've been filming for 10 months.
Okay.
It was a shoot day 205 was last Friday, so we're all pretty exhausted.
But if you've done the...
well, you've got to watch it and see. I have done the death of my character.
Okay. So wait a minute. Are you the 13th Doctor as well?
Well,
do you
that's
just
a
come
big
back
surprise.
as yourself? Surprise!
I know I can't tell you what's going to happen, but it's going to be very interesting.
And not to pry, but
Yeah.
is there any particular reason why you say bye-bye now?
I think I've always, Doctor Who is a great job, but it's a bit of a television factory. You know, you do 12 episodes a year, and I just worry that I wouldn't be able to continue doing my best work, because I like to be able to learn the lines and do some preparation and come in and give it the vigour and fun.
And not hate it.
And not hate it,
Yes.
So I just thought, while you're enjoying it, leave.
But in terms of doing press and things, obviously Doctor Who is all over the world, so you have to do press everywhere. But apparently was it in Germany you had kind of an awkward...
Oh, I went to Berlin. I love Berlin, but being British, of course, you still are a little bit uptight there, and people do say to you before you leave, don't mention the war. So you try. If you remember the war, I mean, it's the last one, the Second World War. So I went there, and we'd never gone to Berlin to publicise Doctor Who before. So I was very nice and thinking, I'll not mention the war. And the very first journalist I met, he said to me, is it true that the Daleks are based on the Nazis?
It's time for music. Now, this lady is a multi-platinum Oscar and Grammy-winning superstar, here performing her latest single, Remember Me. Please welcome Jennifer Hudson. Come on over, do. And well done, the orchestra and everything, the singers. Lovely for you. Jennifer Hudson, come and have a seat, do. Peter Capaldi, Miranda Hart, Keeley Hawes, Warren Beatty. All here for you. Mom.
Amazing. Delighted to meet you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That's lovely.
Love it. Okay, there you go. Now, no, yes, it's it. That was beautiful. Thank you very, very, very much. It was gorgeous. That, of course, is the new single. It's out now. It's terrific. And so, presumably part of an album.
Yes. That's in the works.
That's in the works.
Yes.
Are you recording that now?
I am.
No, thank you very much for that, because I know it was all live and everything. That's beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Really, really terrific.
Thank you.
And congratulations on The Voice.
The Voice.
You won The Voice.
I won. Team J Hut.
Yes.
It's my first season, too.
First season. You're the first ever female
Female.
judge winner.
To actually win.
Yes.
So, yeah, I still can't believe it.
So will you be back next year?
I want to be back next year. If you guys are happy back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we love you.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
actually, no, before you came out, Peter Capaldi was saying he was a big fan of you on The Voice.
Thank
yeah,
you.
absolutely. And the voice I absolutely love.
Thank
I think
you.
and you were so kind to people.
Thank you.
And also you're such a huge talent.
Wow.
And also to be able to have those youngsters there who are so gifted.
Very
and
gifted.
to have a person like yourself
Thank you.
teach them and help them is wonderful. Wonderful to see.
Thank you.
And also because you were through that whole grueling process because of
Yeah.
American Idol and everything. But this is... So what's the story about you entering a singing competition?
Well, see, first of all, I started out singing in contests. So me and my assistant, who's still my assistant to this day, as kids, we would go and like win all the talent shows, and we would split the money, and he would get 10%. So not too long ago, we decided to try a hand at it again. And we were in Florida, and we went to this like random bowling alley, and they so happened to have like a karaoke contest. And I was like, oh, I'm finna enter this contest and see if I can still do it. And I actually won, and they were so excited. They were like, and they didn't know I was Jennifer Hudson. And they was like, you just won $75. I was like, I won $75. And they said, come back next week, it'll be even more money. I was like, I will be back. I sure will. I won.
And Warren, you were saying did you see?
I go way back with Jennifer.
Oh my God, yes.
I think she's just.
Thank you so much. That's how I feel about you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
It's hard to put that on a poster. Warren Beatty. Now, very quickly, are you going to tour?
I am. I'm going to come here and sing for you guys. So come out and see me this fall. So I'm going to start, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I want it to be called Music and Me Tour. So, which will start this fall, so look for me here.
Oh, we will. And it'll all be the new... Because when is this album that you're working on going to be out?
Well, it better be done by the time the tour.
Yes, otherwise it's a bit of a wasted opportunity.
Exactly. That is the goal. But, you know, I'll be covering, like, just everything that I've done because I'm also an actress as well, and I sing a lot in my characters in films. And it's so many different outlets that people resonate with me. So I want to be able to incorporate it all in the tour, whether it's from Dreamgirls, American Idol, The Voice, I don't care. I want to put it all in there. Have an evening with Jennifer Hudson. How about that?
Wow. Well, if it's as good as that, we'll be flocking to it. Jennifer Hudson, everybody. That was fantastic. Thank you very much. Nearly gone. But before we go, of course, we do have time for a very quick visit to the big red chair. Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
You, sir.
Yes, good.
Hello.
Right.
High hopes I don't have. What's your name, sir?
David,
David. Lovely. And where are you from, David?
Australia.
Do you live here now?
Yes, I do. I live in Surrey.
You live in Surrey, lovely part of the world. And what do you do in Surrey, David?
I design and build exhibitions. So I'm an exhibitionist, really.
Good. All right, David, off you go with your story.
Okay. When I first came over to England, I had a couple of interesting moments with the English accent. And I had a blocked ear, so I had to go to the walkabout centre to get it unblocked. And after she'd flushed my ear out, the nurse said to me, "Now I want you to oil your ear and your willy." And I said to her, "And my willy?" She said, "No, annually."
That's good. That's good. Keep it warm. Keep it warm. Very good. Well done, everyone. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in the red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. And that is it for tonight. So please say a big thank you to my guest, Jennifer Hudson, everybody. It's Peter Capaldi. Miranda Hart. Keeley Hawes. And Mr. Warren Beatty.